Welcome to Class Y NCERT Mathematics, Chapter 1, The Fish Tale, Part 5. So, children, let's see today's session. The title is Women's Meenkar Bank. What is the name of the bank? Meenkar Bank. The meeting of the Meenkar Bank has just begun. Fazila is the president. 20 fisherwomen have made their own bank. Each saves rupees 25 every month and puts it in the bank. So what is given here? They started a bank called Meenkar Bank. And who is the president? Fazila is the president. Who is the president? Fazila is the president. And 20 fisherwomen. So 20 fisherwomen ladies, they joined this, how many? 20, and made their own bank. And he saves, how much are they saving? They are saving 25 rupees. How much they are saving, beta? 25 rupees every month and puts it in the bank. So every month what they are selling and earning after all their cost and everything, they put 25 rupees every month in that bank. And how many fisherwomen are there in this? 25 fisherwomen are there. Now let's say the first question. How much money does the group collect each month? So they are asking how much money does the group, the bank which has been started, that collect every month. Now there are 20 fisherwomen. How many women are there? 20 fisherwomen in the Women's Meenkar Bank, and each saves 25 rupees every month. It is given to us on the top lines. Yes or no, ma? So every month they are saving 25 rupees. And how many fisherwomen are there? 20 are there. So how much amount will be there totally? Tell me. How will get it if we multiply that? Therefore, total money collected by the bank in each month is 20 into 25. That is rupees 500. Understood, all of you? So what first we have to write? Totally how many people are there in the bank? 20 people are there. And every month each woman is putting 25 rupees. So what is the total amount collected means? How will get it? 20 into 25. Like if you eat one chocolate daily, how much chocolate do you eat in 5 days means? 5 into 1, 5. Like that. Okay. Now next question. How much money will be collected in 10 years? So now they are asking the next question. Now we calculated for 1 month 500 rupees. Now they are asking for 10 years. So from the above solution, total money collected in the bank per month is rupees 500. So how much is collected? 500 per month. Then total money collected in 1 year is equal to 1 year. In 1 year, how many months are there? 12 months. Yes or no? So 1 month 500 rupees. So 12 months how much? 12 into 500, that is rupees 6,000. Okay, children. Now we have to calculate for 10 years. Now calculate for 10 years is 6,000 into 10 because 1 year 6,000. So 10 years 10 into 6,000, that is rupees 60,000. Understood, all of you? Now let's go for the next one. Now practice time, page number 12. Gracie needs money to buy a net. Jancy and her sister want to buy a log boat. So they take a loan from their bank. They will return it with interest. And you all know that banks, they give us loans. Yes or no? What is the meaning of loan? We take money from them and we pay it back. We already read this in our 4th class also. No. And when they give back the money, they have to give some interest also for the money which they have taken. Interest is the extra money which we are paying other than the loan amount we have taken. Now, let's say the first question. Gracie took a loan of rupees 4,000 to buy a net. She paid back rupees 345 every month for 1 year. How much money did she pay back to the bank? So first understand the question. What is the question given? Gracie has taken a loan from the bank for how much? 4,000 rupees to buy a net. And every month she used to pay back to the bank 345 rupees. Now the question is, how much money did she pay back to the bank? So what is the money which she gave back to the bank? So first what we have to write, how much loan she took. That is 4,000 rupees. Next, she paid back 345 for every month for 1 year. 1 year means how many months? 12 months. You all know that, no? So then total money she paid in 1 year to the bank is equal to 12 into 345, because January she will pay 345, February she will pay 345. So then for 12 months she is paying. So for how will calculate 12 into 345? That is 4,140. So now you can understand what is the interest here. How much money did she took? 4,000. This is extra thing which I am telling from the question. Okay, for answer this much is enough, but this is extra thing. And how much she paid back? 4,140. So how much more should she pay to the bank? 4,140 minus 4,000, that is 140. So that 140 is the interest which she is paying back to the bank for taking the loan. Okay, children. Now let's see the next question. Jhansi and her sister took a loan of rupees 21,000 to buy a log boat. They paid back a total of rupees 23,520 in 1 year. How much did they pay back every month? Always when the question is given, first understand what is the question. Okay, children. So Jhansi and her sister took a loan of how much? 21,000 to buy a log boat. And next they paid back how much? 23,520 in 1 year. So how did they pay back every month? Means how much did they pay back every month, they are asking. Now first what we will write? How much loan they have taken. They have taken the loan of rupees 21,000. That is, Jhansi and sister took a loan of rupees 21,000. And how much did they pay back? What is given in the question? First we have to take it now. And they paid back how much? 23,520 in 1 year. Yes or no? Then the total amount they pay back every month is, so 1 year. 1 year means how many months? For 12 months, they have paid how much? 23,520. Now we want for how much? 1 month. 1 month is how much? Then how we will get it? Last in when did and speed and distance type questions. So no, how we'll get it? If we divide that. The amount taken, that is 23, amount paid back 23,520 divided by 12. So that what you will get the answer if you divide 23,520 by 12, it is 1,960 rupees. These divisions and all you have to do it in the rough column beta. Okay. So if you divide 23,520 by 12, you will get it 1,960. If anyone is having any doubts regarding this division, just comment back. We will do a session for that also. Okay, children. Now you understood how to do the sums. Very good. Now let's move to the next one. Why don't we start a new fish drying factory? Now what they are going to start? A fish drying factory. You might have seen, yes or no? Those who eat fish, they will know. You get the fish in dried form also. Now the women of Meenka Bank also want to start a factory to dry fish. The Panchayat has given them some land for that. Over the years, they have saved rupees 74,000. They find out how much they will need for the factory. Now first what is given for us? The Meenkar Bank women, they also wanted to start a factory to dry a fish. And the Panchayat, means the people there, they gave them some land also for that. And over the years, after few years, how much they have saved? Rupees 74,000 they have saved. Then they find out, sorry, this is then. Then find out how much, this is then, okay beta. Then find out how much they will need for the factory. Now, first question, let's see. Fazila writes things they need to buy to begin. See the table for the cost of each item and the number of items they want to buy. Find the total cost. What they are asking us to find now? Total cost. They have written it in this way. Item, borewell for fresh water, bamboo rack for fish drying, cement tank, tray and knife, bucket, and price of each. What is this? Price of one item, borewell for this is 3000. How much number of items they want is 1. Bamboo rack 2000. How many they want? 20. In this way, they have sorted out what all they have to buy. Now they are asking us to find the total cost. How will get the total cost, ma? If we multiplied number of items with the price, we will get it. Like 1 chocolate, 5 rupees. 2 chocolates, how much means what you will do? 2 into 5, 10. That is number of items multiplied by the price, you will get the cost. Now let's see the cost. Now, how many items are required? 1 borewell for fresh water. And what is the cost? 3000. So 1 into 3000, 3000. Next, bamboo rack for fish drying. How many they need? 20. So 20 into each cost 2000. So what is the cost for that? 40,000. Now next, 4 into cement tanks. How many they need? 4. So 4 into what's the cost for each? 1000. 4000. 20. Similarly, the next one, 20 into 300, 6000. 20 into 75, 1500. I hope all of you understood this, ma. Shall we move to the next one? Now, the total cost to set up the factory. What is the total cost? The first we have seen 3000 for the bowel, next the one, everything. So if we add all the things, then we will get the total cost. Yes or no? If a pencil costs 5 rupees, a pen costs 5 rupees, an eraser costs 2 rupees, how will get the total cost? If we add all that, like 5 plus 5 plus 2. Similarly, if we add all the cost, then we will get the total cost. So total we are getting it as 54,500. Next one, given when fresh fish is dried, it becomes 1/3 its weight. What is given for us? The fresh fish which is there, which they take it and dry it. What happens? The weight becomes less. Yes or no? You might have seen your parents putting papad, your mother putting papad. Yes or no? When they make it, they dry it and put it. After drying, what happens? The weight becomes very less. So like that, the fish weight is reduced by 1/3 of its weight. Now next question. In 1 month, they plan to dry 6000 kg of fresh fish. So how much dried fish will they get? So how will get it? Tell me. So 1/3 of 6000. Yes or no? Total how much fish they are taking? 6000. So 1/3 of 6000 is 2000. Yes or no? 6000 divided by 3. 3 twos are 6. Next is 0, 0. So 0 times 0 times 0 times. So it is 2000. Now, hence they get 2000 kg of dried fish. 2000 kg of dried fish in a month. Okay, children. Now the next one. Florama. Let us first calculate for 6 kg of fresh fish. We buy fresh fish for rupees 15 per kg, dried fish and we sell dried fish for rupees 70 per kg. Now one more tabular form is given for you. They are asking us to first calculate 6 kg of fresh fish and they are buying the fish. Okay, we have to buy the fish, then only we can dry it. Yes or no? They are buying the fish for rupees 15 per kg. They are buying each for 15 per kg and when they may dry it, they are selling that for rupees 70 per kg. Why? Because the quantity reduces and they are doing lots of work also. Now first bit, we dry 6 kg fresh fish to get dash kg of dried fish. So they are drying 6 kg of fresh fish. We told before how much they will get if you dry 1/3 of the fish which they dry. So given when fresh fish is dried, it becomes 1/3 its weight. We dry 6 kg to get 2 kg. How? 6 into 1 by 3, that is 6 by 3, that is 6, 3 to the 6. So 2. They get 2 kg of dried fish. Now next one, second one. For 6 kg fresh fish, we have to pay 6 into dash equal to rupees 90. This is given. So given 1 kg fresh fish is bought for rupees. For 1 kg, how much it is bought? It is rupees. It's given here. How much it is? 15 rupees. So how much if they are buying 6 kg? Then they have to give 6 into 15, that is rupees 19. Here what you will write? 15 rupees. Now next question. We will sell 2 kg dried fish and get 2 into dash equal to rupees dash. This is given. So dried fish is sell per kg how much rupees? 70. So 2 into 70, that equal to 72 is how much rupees? 140. All of you understood till here, children? Yes? Shall we move to the next one? Now, so if we try 6 kg fresh fish, we will earn dash minus 90 is equal to rupees dash. Now, given selling price of 1 kg of dried fish is 70 rupees. Yes or no? And we already calculated that 6 kg of fresh fish gives 2 kg. How we got? 6 into 1 by 3, that is 6 by 3, that equal to 2 kg dried fish. And what will be the cost for 2 kg of dried fish if they sell? 1 kg 70 rupees. So 2 kgs 70 into 2, that is 140 rupees. Now, so that is for this. So if we dry 6 kg of fresh fish, we will get, so if they are dry 6 kg of fresh fish, how much they will get? 140 rupees. That is the cost involved in that. That is 140 rupees for buying the fish minus 90 rupees. That is equal to rupees. 140 minus 90 is 50 rupees. All of you understood, children? If you dry 6 kg fresh fish, how much they will earn? They are asking. So first what you have to see, what is the selling price of the dried fish? What is the selling price? 70 rupees. And 6 kg of fresh fish, how much they are getting dry fish? Tell me. They are getting only 2 kg. Yes or no? They are getting 2 kg. 2 kg of dried fish. So for 2 kg, what is the cost they are getting? How much amount they will get? Each kg 70. So 2 kg 140 minus what is given for us? 90. That is equal to 50 rupees. Okay, children. Now next one. But if we dry 6000 kg, we can earn rupees dash into 1000 in 1 month. So this is for 6 kg. Now they are asking it for 6000. In above solution, we got drying 6 kg fresh fish. We are earning a profit of 50 rupees. Just now we have found it out. So earning 6 kg, by drying 6 kg, they are earning 50 rupees. Now they are asking for how much? 6000. So if we'll multiply 6 with 1000, we'll get 6000. Yes or no? So similarly, we have to multiply 50 with 1000. But if we dry 6000 kg, we can earn rupees 50 into 1000. That is rupees 50,000 in 1 month. All of you understood, children, till here? Okay. Shall we move to the next one? Now, next one. Jhansi. I found that for 6000 kg fish, we would need 1500 kg salt every month. Its price is rupees 2 per kg. Now what they are telling? Now we have to find the monthly cost. 6000 kg of fish, they need for drying, they need to put salt also on that. 1500 kg of salt they need. And salt prices for 1 kg, it is rupees 2. Okay, children. Now salt for salt 1500 into 2, that equal to dash. That's the question. So 1500 into 2 is 3000. Yes or no? Because per kg 2 rupees. So for 1500 kg, 1500 into 2, 3000 rupees. Now next one, packing and bus charges 3000. So the total monthly cost for drying and selling the fishes. and packing is 3,000. So what is the total cost for drying it and selling it? Now total monthly cost is 3,000. What is the packing and bus charges? 3,000 plus, and what is the cost of salt which is incurring for them? 3,000. So what is the cost they are putting for that? 6,000 rupees. Now next one, Fazila, Fazila, that sounds very good. Our calculations tells us that every month our bank will earn 44,000 rupees. In before page, we saw that they earned how much they earned? 50,000 rupees. And also the monthly cost of drying and selling is, just now we found out what is the cost? 5,000 rupees. They are earning 50,000 rupees, and what is the cost of that? Because they are the cost, what all salt they are buying, what are the packing and bus charges, transportation, whatever it is, all that is 6,000. Hence what is the total earning? 50,000 minus 6,000, that is 44,000. Understood, children, till here? All of you? Good. Thank you, children. That's all for today's session, and we have completed with the chapter 1, that is the fish tale. Okay, I hope you all understood this chapter. Thank you.